Hello, welcome to Chapter 2, Word Stress and Schwa. This is the second tutorial practice review video for the Hotden Ego class. Let's go ahead and start. Everyone, please open your books and please open to page 41. That's where we're starting today. At the top, number 2, it says stressed syllables, and you'll notice there is this word in the middle of the box. So, first, how many syllables are in this word? So, banana, banana, banana. You've probably noticed by now, banana. 3 beats, 3 syllables. So there's 3 syllables in the word banana. But what I want you to know about English is that it doesn't want you to say all syllables the same way. Some syllables are different in English. English does not have equal syllables. So in this word banana, one syllable is different. You'll notice that there are numbers above each one of the syllables. I'm going to pronounce this word much more naturally this time, and you'll notice that one of the syllables is different than the other ones. Which one is different? Can you hear it? Ready? Here we go. Banana, 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 banana. I hope you can hear that the second syllable is different than the other ones. It's actually a little longer, and the pitch went up on that syllable. These types of syllables are called stressed syllables in English. You probably learned this in high school and junior high, so hopefully this is review for you. Now, whenever I say word stress, I'm talking about 2 things. So go ahead and write this down in your textbook. And this is the first word stress rule I want you to know. First, in English words with more than one syllable is stressed. Let me say that again. In English words with more than one syllable is stressed. There are some exceptions to this rule, which we will cover in later portions of the class, but for now, please remember, if a word has 2 or more syllables, one of the syllables is different. One of the syllables is stressed. Now, when I say stressed, this is what I mean. The vowel in the stressed syllable is extra long. There are some people who would debate this definition, but this is what we're going to use in this class. When I say stressed, it means the vowel is longer. That's what I'm talking about when I say word stress. So let me give you some examples. Go down to number 4, listening for vowel length. You'll see that there are 5 words in the box. I'm going to pronounce each one a couple of times, and you'll notice that there are also bigger, darker words, letters in the words. These are the word stressed vowels. These sounds should sound a little longer to you. So just listen to the word, listen to how I say it, and notice that that syllable's vowel will be a little longer than the other ones. Ready? So here we go. First, Canada, Canada, Canada. Japan, Japan, Japan. China, China. America, America, America. England, England, England. I hope you can hear that some of the syllables are a little longer than the other ones in the same word. So we're going to skip number 5 and go ahead and skip to the next page. Again, word stress is something that you probably learned at least in high school. I'm sure your teacher at least mentioned it to you before. Now, the next thing we're going to learn is something your teacher probably never taught you before. This is something, while it's not new, it is very new to English pedagogy. So, again, we have the same word banana, and again, I've told you that the middle syllable's vowel is a little longer than the other one, so it's bigger and darker, represented here as a bigger and darker A. But now I want you to listen to the syllables around the word stress vowel. So this syllable and this syllable. These are the ones I want you to listen to, and I want you to listen to the vowel in these syllables. These syllables are, by definition, non-stressed, and they're right next to a non-stressed, or they're next to a stressed syllable. Something is going to happen here. Listen for these vowels. Ready? Banana, 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 banana. Now I'm going to take out the middle syllable and leave just the left and the right syllables. So this is what it would sound like without the middle syllable. Ba-na, 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 ba-na. This syllable, that sound is called a schwa. So the sound, that is a schwa. And it's actually quite common in English. It's one of the most common vowels in English. So let me give you some facts about this. First off, there is no letter for this sound, the schwa, the sound. But the Kokusai Hatsuon Kigo is an upside down E. So in this class, I will write this a lot. Whenever I write E upside down, I'm talking about schwa. I'm talking about in your pronunciation. Next, I want you to know that all English vowels can change to schwa. Again, we never write this, but we say it a lot. And schwa is the most common sound in conversational English. Again, it's very, 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 very common, and we'll talk a lot about this throughout the class. I also want you to know that there is a lot of research that suggests that using schwa, using the sound, is highly correlated to English fluency. Your English sounds better. Your English sounds more fluent, more natural to many people. And this brings us to the second word stress rule. What I want you to know about schwa syllables, the syllables, is that they occur in the same place almost all the time, repeatedly. And they occur in the syllables before and after a stressed syllable. So let me give you word stress rule number 2, the schwa rule. The vowels and syllables before and after the stressed syllables become schwa. I do want to mention that this is a characteristic more of North American English than British English. We'll talk about when British people use this in their speech later. It's not used in exactly the same way, but I do want you to know, again, this is very, very common in Canadian English and especially American English. So go down to number 8, and I'm going to read you these words, and I want you to just listen for the schwa. So again, the schwas are marked in the pronunciations next to the word. You'll also notice there is a word stress syllable. Again, schwa is always next to the word stress syllable. So here we go. Nebraska, Nebraska. America, America. Travel, Alaska, Japan, England, England. Again, here I want to point this out to you. This word here, if you look at just the spelling, you might think it's pronounced as land, but there's a schwa there. It's not land, it's Lund, England, England. If you say England, it's not wrong. Of course, I understand, but you will sound a little less fluent. Continuing. Around, advice, quota, pilot, Sarah, about. All of these words have a schwa in it, in them. Now, we're going to skip the next ones, but go ahead and go down to number 11, and you'll notice that there are a lot of words next to each other. First, what I want you to know is that even though we don't write schwa, again, it appears in the word a lot. So you'll notice that this word is here, and again, it's pronounced tom, no schwa at all. In this word, there's also a T-O-M, same spelling. So you might think this word is spelled atom. If you say atom, of course I understand what you mean. But if you put a schwa in there, you'll sound more fluent. So here, this word is tom. But this word is atom. So tom, tum, tom, tum, tom, tum, tom, atom, tom, atom, tom, atom. Here we have face, and again we have another F-A-C-E over here, so you might think that this word is surface, surface. If you say surface, I understand what you mean, but it does sound a little strange. Here, this should be face, surface, face, fuss, face, fuss, face, fuss, face, surface, face, surface, face, surface. And this pattern will hold through all of these words. Let me give you one more example, a rather important one. So this word is man, M-A-N, and in woman we have the same spelling. So you might think it's pronounced the same way, but because of schwa, it's not. This is man, this is mun. Man, mun, man, mun, man, mun, man, woman, man, woman, man, woman. Okay? All right. So this pattern will continue through all of these words on the next page. Schwa is always next to the word stress syllable. It's always in the same place. If you know where word stress is, you also know that the syllables around it become schwa. They become an sound. This concludes the second chapter of the Hatenego textbook. Goodbye.